Terra Nova, Polymer Art at the Crossroads was an exhibition organized by the Racine Art Museum for the fall of 2011. Featuring works from the collection and works that were borrowed, it emphasized 8 boundary breakers or innovators in the field and historical works that were a part of the collection. The 8 primary artists that were featured in Terra Nova include Kathleen Dustin, Bishoff and J.M.Syron, Ford and Forlano, Tory Hughes, Cynthia Toops, Pier Voulkos, Elise Winters, and Lloyd Dever. The museum was prompted to do this exhibition because of a large gift of works made of polymer from the Polymer Collection Project. Polymer is a compound made with plastics. When it's in its raw state, it is clay-like, and then it's baked in an oven to give it a harder consistency. When artists deal with polymer, they are using the color that's right in front of them, so it's not like natural clay that is baked and changes color in a kiln. This is really important because a lot of the artists really emphasize color as a strong visual and aesthetic statement, and you'll see that in a lot of the work that was in the exhibition. We picked the 8 innovators or boundary breakers because they were doing things that challenged the media and that had been significant within the field of polymer to date, but also because they were being recognized by other areas of contemporary craft. You'll notice that a lot of this work is adornment, but there are also objects and pieces of furniture. And one of the things that makes a lot of this work stand out is, again, the way that the material is used. So you have artists such as Bishoff and J.M. who use polymer as a veneer. Artists were also combining other materials with polymer, so it gives it a very different consistency. They might incorporate elements such as aluminum or even wax crayons that do not burn out when the polymer is baked. And this provides some visual and conceptual interest to a lot of the work that's in this exhibition. A lot of the artists who are making work in polymer today actually come from a variety of backgrounds. They have degrees in things such as photography or ceramics or painting or printmaking. Very often they do have studio art degrees, but not always. And a lot of these artists bring ideas from other fields into their work with polymer, and this also creates some of the dynamism that we saw featured in Terra Nova and that you're seeing in works that are made in polymer today. Terra Nova featured over 200 objects. Some were borrowed from private lenders, artists, and galleries, and then we included work from the collection. And there was probably 100 pieces that were from Ram's collection alone, from the gift of almost 200 pieces from the Polymer Collection Project. We combined this exhibition with a book that featured the artists and images of their work, as well as text. There were interviews with Elise Winters, a polymer advocate and artist herself, and a pioneer in establishing polymer as a viable media for contemporary craft, and an interview with Bruce Pepich and myself, where we discussed the state of polymer today. And we also organized a symposium that brought in artists and idea makers from across the country so that we could talk about what it meant to have polymer as a part of a major museum collection, what it would mean for the field, and what it would mean for the museum. While the Racine Art Museum has collected works made of polymer for a long time, this exhibition and this gift were important for developing the museum's collection and for showcasing polymer in a new way, both for the museum world and the public.